You don't think there's no such thing?
Yes.
As
Now
loser
listen.
bitches?
Now listen. Loser bitches still get men. You can be broke as fuck and still get a badass guy. I know girls that are.
Oh, no.
Dude, I make in the high six figures, and I will take a girl who makes $10 an hour. It does not matter what a girl
What if
makes.
you ugly? It's other stuff wrong with you. though.
Once again, it's 14. It's 14% of women that haven't had sex with it. Men are 33%. Women are 14%. So you're right. There are some bitches that are so ugly they can't get enough. 14% though. 14, and then of that 14%, I bet half of them are so ugly they can't get it, and the other half truly just don't want to have sex. Like they're asexual or whatever. Like, yeah, but for the most part, most women are having sex, and it's because it's easy for you. Y'all really think it's just as easy for a guy to get sex as a woman? Yes. Be honest with yourself. You're totally lying to yourself right now, because most men cannot get sex. They have to work for it. And the guys that y'all have to work for, yeah, it's because y'all are shooting above your weight class. Most women are 5s and 6s. And listen. Most women are 5, 6s, or 7s, and they think they're 9s and 10s because they can fuck a 9 or a 10. That doesn't mean that you're a 9 or 10, because guys will fuck anything. A 10 will fuck a 4. That a guy will fuck anything. Guys are animals. Women's are not the same. We're not the same. Yeah. So y'all can't sit here and keep comparing the two. It's not even close to the fucking same.
Well,
not even close.
Can I say like on that? Can I say like
yeah, go ahead.
Like 3 different things really quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Talking to the mic though.
I'm sorry. One, I feel like you have as many options as you allow yourself to have. So as for your comment, as for you think you're a 6, but you think you're a 10 because you can fuck a 10. Well, obviously that 10 probably thought she was on his level at that point.
No, we will fuck girls that are 4s and 5s. Y'all don't get it.
Let me continue.
No. I need to destroy this one thing that you just said. That's not true. Because I got to destroy what you just said. That's completely wrong. I got to make sure everybody knows you're completely wrong.
But this is my opinion. So
I don't care about opinions on this show. I speak facts.
Okay, yeah. But this is, it's a podcast. We having a discussion. I am just saying, like that's one of the things. And you made me lose track of what I wanted to say because you kept interrupting me, man. Come on. But go ahead,
what
baby.
You finna say?
Go ahead till I remember.
Okay.
What
yeah, it'll come back.
So if men's percentage of not having sex is
who is the bitches fucking?
Then women.
Who is they fucking each other?
Fucking
each other.
Oh, why?
Ladies. Sergio's about to answer right now.
Why are they not having sex then? Because if it's only 14 for us and 33 for them, why are they not having sex?
Because they're losers and their moms. But y'all don't. Hold on. Stop cutting me off again. I'm answering your question. Stop cutting people off.
Because you're giving loser.
No.
Honestly.
Yeah, I got a bad bitch though.
I don't give a fuck. Just like you said, niggas fuck lame ass niggas. As long as you got that bread, a bad bitch gonna fuck a lame ass nigga.
Are you
no,
hurt?
I'm not hurt at all. This shit lame than a bitch. On God.
Hey, don't be throwing the mic. Yeah, you hurt as fuck.
Bitch, I'll slap you. Let's go.
You hurt. You big hurt.
I'm not hurt. You playing. You really need to find somebody to play with. Where my shit at?
No, thank you.
So, thank you.
Hey. Thank you. Peace out.
Don't get your phone, baby. Don't put your Instagram. Yeah, I got me too. Which one?
I'm sorry.
Hey, Donnie, will you make sure all that's good? Yeah.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, make sure to be. Yeah.
I don't want this to carry on.
Hey, she's getting your phone.
Everybody do that.
But I will say this though. Part of me does agree with him because when he said, men who are 10s will fuck 6s just because they'll fuck, I have seen that. Mm-hmm. I've been in the club. I've seen the top football players and they go after trash. And you be like, really? That's what you want? But that's what they're gonna take home because guess what? She ready. And they say that. They say that to me. They say it in the locker room. They be like, oh, I might not date her or whatever, but she ready at this very moment, and I'm gonna be ready for her. Like
I agree with that. I agree that niggas will fuck bitches that's under them, but I still think that motherfuckers got options. I do agree.
And I'll explain to you why you think that. Because the guys that you fuck do have options.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. And let me finish. Because the guys that most of y'all fuck are at the top. Because most guys that are good with girls, that have game, that get sex, they're not fucking dorks. They're cool. They're in that top 5%. Y'all are all attracted to the same shit. Y'all all said y'all want a 6-foot tall guy, and I told y'all there's only 14% of that. It is easy math. It's easy math.
I like them ugly. I like them ugly for the basketball players.
That did remind me of what I wanted to touch on a little earlier. So I was gonna say that, like, okay, like, fuck, I keep fucking talking. I'm so sorry.
Okay, let me say something though. I feel I got a friend guy, and he ain't getting no bitches right now. But he not getting no bitches because he looking for a certain type of bitch. So I just feel like the niggas that's not fucking, it's not that they can't own God. I don't feel like
some of them have too high of standards.
Yeah, I don't feel like
I agree with you.
Can't.
And there's women that do the same thing, right? Sure. There's some women with stupid high standards, and there's some men with stupid high standards. And why is that? Because of social media. We see it. Guys, there's a bunch of guys who are like, oh, I want one of these models, one of these Instagram girls, you know? So because of that, they think that they can have one of those Instagram models. And the same for women. Y'all see these beautiful guys everywhere because of social media and Instagram and shit. Y'all think that y'all can get one because there's tons of them everywhere, right? So we both do the same thing. I agree with you completely. But a lot of guys are just losers. Nobody sees the guy who in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Well, nobody sees the guy who works at Walmart. Okay? Y'all gotta understand.
I feel like it's enough.
You walk past them.
It's enough girls out here fucking losers, non-losers, fat, all these hoes is fucking.
Okay.
So I feel like
that's not
y'all do have the options, bro. Because everybody is fucking.
I'll explain to you why those guys, especially the guys that live in their mom's house, so they work at Walmart or they don't make a lot of money. I'll explain to you why. Because there's something called hypergamy. Women always date across and up social hierarchies. Okay, guys date across and down social hierarchies.
You said always.
Yes, like
that's not true.
No, I can prove that it's true because every time I have a woman on this show and I ask her, have you dated a guy who made less money than you or the same amount that you went 50-50? How long did it last?
He broke up with me.
Okay, so, but my point always stands though. The relationships never last.
Let's be fucking for real.
They never last.
Let's be fucking for real. Oh God.
Wait, so one mic at a time. One mic at a time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I was gonna say earlier that maybe the percentage that you're looking at, in my experience, and I'm saying in my experience, so it is fact in my perspective. I do want to say, a lot of the men aren't getting it. Probably because of the way they perceive themselves, and the men that do get it, they play a certain act to get in a certain way from what I've experienced. And then they turn around and do the same thing. And other women, because it's the way that, I don't want to say the way society is, but the way that things just end up being in a lot of cases, the woman would rather give the guy the chance to say, oh, that bitch is just bitter. You know what I'm saying? So there are situations like that. What is she talking about?
Let's be fucking for real. I feel like now I'm with you on the slick because this probably why I ain't gonna take away my statement that everybody got options, but this probably why them niggas ain't fucking. Girls are you done got me. Girls are looking across and up. Don't no girl wants nobody under them. It's even if you go with them after a while, they either using you or whoop. That's true. So that's probably what's going on for sure.
And to say it bluntly, y'all don't want lame niggas.
Whatever
lame is for you, money, status, whatever it is.
For sure.
Y'all don't want lame niggas. We will take a lame bitch.
For sure, because y'all feel like y'all could boss a hoe up.
We
know we
can't
boss no nigga.
Not that we feel like it. We can.
Y'all can. That's right.
When a king marries a peasant, she turns into a queen.
For sure.
When a queen marries a peasant, he turns into the queen's bitch every time.
For sure.
1000%.
For sure.
I agree.
The queen just died, and what happened?
You don't just died and had a husband. You're not finna go with Mr. Homeless on the street.
Well, I'm gonna be real. I have done that, and that is solely not homeless.
Okay, I was about to say you dated a homeless guy.
No. I have dated people in certain predicaments that they couldn't help, and I cared about the person. I didn't care about the situation. So if I care about you enough and we have enough,
so let's do this.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
That's what I was trying to say. There are women that are like that.
Hold on. Now let me explain to you. You're right. You can date somebody like that, but I fucking promise you it would not have lasted. You have a timeline. Women have a timeline to take care of a man. It's either a year, 6 months, 5 years, 10 years, but there's always a timeline. Now, don't get me wrong. You might have been with this guy for 3-4 years, but I guarantee you at a certain point, you would have got tired of him being a bum.